Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to talk briefly about real estate, money, and investments. And when you want to invest, whether it's an open plot or a flat, location matters. Apart from that, to look for various other aspects like connectivity, infrastructure, and people surrounding, accessibility. These are all the aspects you have to keep in your mind. Ensure that it's very close to the road, and ensure that there is employment opportunities nearby. So these are the basic things you have to know it. Apart from this, you have to look at the modalities and formalities. Some of the agents, they are in a hurry to sell the plots, whether it's open plot or a flat. They are in a hurry. They don't have much knowledge. They keep calling over the phone. But what is required is that first of all, the agent, real estate agent, has to convince uh, uh, the guy. Then whatever the doubts are there, they have to be cleared by the agent. Unfortunately, agents they are busy in somehow closing the deal, so which is not proper. Sometimes it becomes counterproductive. So what you have to do is that you have to show different plots or flats. Then you have to ask the questions and you have to respond. Then accordingly you have to move forward. Then again, when we talk about money aspects, some agents they get to 2%. Sometimes the builders give some discounts to the client directly. Sometimes they negotiate. So you have to look at the modalities and formalities when you are buying a plot or a open plot or a flat. So you have to be very flexible. Usually 2% is the commission the real estate agents get. The builders have their own mechanism, and so you have to check for RERA guidelines. And real estate is very complicated business, but it's a very good business. And real estate business is not an easy thing. It's very tough and challenging, and it requires a lot of patience and perseverance. And you have to persist. And if you call 10 times, so one will fructify and nine will be failures, but still you have to persist. And sometimes the clients might not buy. At least they can refer to other agents. So the agents have to be very much positive in these dealings. So if the agent convinces the customer, and customer will refer to others. So that's how it happens. Now I published 55 books, including the best-selling book titled "See the Light in You," and I also wrote a book on real estate investments. It's based on my experience about real estate, because I don't stick to one particular area of expertise. I wrote books in different areas like leadership, mindfulness, teaching, gender, memoir. So like there's so many books I wrote. So I also thought of exploring on real estate, and I wrote a book, but which is yet to be published, because the challenge with me is that I had a brain stroke 5 years ago, so I'm recovering. So hopefully I'll publish this book also on real estate. So real estate is not an easy thing. It's very tough and challenging. Real estate is for the brave-hearted, not for faint-hearted. It requires a lot of guts, and some of the companies are bankrupt. So you have to be very much careful. You have to be very much calculated, and you have to focus on ethics, basic ethics and guidelines. You should not give wrong information. So these are the things. Apart from this, you should also check ECA, encumbrance certificate, guidelines, uh, then again, if possible, when I wanted to buy a flat, I think for 5 years I worked hard along with my wife. We stayed a couple of areas. First of all, I didn't know which locality I had to search. So by I learned by trial and error method. Then finally we shortlisted some three areas. Then again in that further we have shortlisted. Then again we looked for vastu, and some of the some are not vastu compliant. So we went back. Then finally we purchased a 2 BHK flat for my two sons. So this is the story of real estate. So based on that, I wanted to publish a book, but I have not published. So this is so you have to be very much calculated, and best thing is if when you want to invest into plot. If you don't have any home, you should buy. You should have your own home. So when you have home, you will have an emotional connection and bonding, and you will feel very much happy and excited. So you should have a home, and if you have surplus, you can buy piece of land, and usually this if you buy flats, there will be depreciation, whereas if you buy a plot, then there will be appreciation. Then again you have to look at the area. In Hyderabad, what's happening is that the land prices have gone up. That's one big challenge. Second thing, the cost of the labor has gone up. This is second challenge. And third thing, uh, then many units are unsold, many homes are lying vacant. This is third challenge. Then fourth thing is due to the artificial intelligence, jobs are lost. So people are a bit worried about home loan. So you can go for home loan. It's good. Again, in home loan also you have to give some basic amount. Then you can go for home loans. So then again, now people are much worried buying homes also. Why? Because of the employees are getting laid off. So it's a very big challenge, not only in India, across the world. So keeping all these aspects in view, you have to make a very smart and wise decision. This is briefly about real estate. So I request you to consider subscribing to my channel and sharing with your networks. So you should have one house so that you will have emotional connection, and if you have surplus, you can buy and sell plots, and you can become an agent. If you don't have money, you can you have to you can you can do business through agents, but again you should go with the right people, credible people, so that you don't burn your fingers. So these are all the aspects. Thank you for subscribing and sharing with your networks with gratitude.